Hey YouTubers and gamers, I am Cyber7 and this is another Sybers Sunday pickup show. This week we're going to talk about Mega Drive games. I've got 8 titles in all with a selection of Japanese, Genesis and PAL releases. So we'll start with the PAL releases. And this game I've never played or owned before up until recently, and it's a shame because it is a very good side-scrolling platform game, and it is Rocket Knight Adventures from Konami. I'd say brilliant game. Very disappointed that I didn't buy this recently or in the past when it first came out, because it is a very good game. As you can see, it's fully complete. The only gripe I've got is the fact that it's got no tabby on top. A game isn't complete anymore unless it's got a tabby on top, so I will be getting a new case for this. But there you go, that is the first PAL release I bought recently, which is the Rocket Knight Adventures. Now the second title I've got is a game I owned on the SNES, the NTSC version, which I absolutely loved and I got rid of. Don't know why, regret to this day as usual, but for the time being, while I'm looking for another complete copy of that game, I ended up getting the PAL release for the Mega Drive, which is Zombies. Absolutely pristine this one is, not a blemish on it, complete with instructions. The only thing I think about this game is it doesn't play as well as the Super Nintendo version. That's just my personal choice, but I do like this game. I'm not complaining about it at all, but apart from the name change to Zombies as well, because the SNES version was Zombies Ate My Neighbours. But I'm complaining too much, I know. So yeah, it is a good game. Good game. I'm not complaining about the gameplay, but it just played and felt better on the Super Nintendo version. But there you go. That is Zombies, and a very complete edition for the PAL Mega Drive. Now game number 3 is a shoot 'em up. I originally owned a Japanese version many moons ago, but I never really give it the time of day when I first owned it, because I weren't a massive shooters fan or shoot 'em up fan. I still ain't, but I'm getting into the shooters now, so I thought I'll start with some Mega Drive shooters. And this game, I'm glad I've got on the PAL. Fantastic shooter, and it is Zero Wing. As I say, I've really got into this game now. Fantastic shoot 'em up, brilliant soundtrack, and this game is absolutely immaculate. Not a blemish, not a tear, not a rip, not a bend. Please just punch with this one. This is a fantastic version of the game, and I would like the Japanese version again, but I'm very happy to own the PAL version, which is quite sought after, to be honest. But there you go, that's the third and final PAL release I got this week, Zero Wing. Now we're moving on to the couple of Genesis games that I bought. This one I found in a charity shop for £1, and this is just nostalgia, because I literally had these games when they very first come out, and to see it again for £1, I thought I'm going to have it, because I liked golf when I was younger. So I picked up the Genesis version of PGA Tour Golf, and it is a very good game. I really do like this game. The first two are the best. After number 1 and 2, I lost interest in them. But to find this for £1 fully complete is a bargain, and I'm very happy to have. So that's the first Genesis title, the original PGA Tour Golf. Now, this game is my game of this week. Originally, I've got it on the PAL Mega Drive, which everybody knows it as Thunder Force 4. But unbeknown to me, it came out on the Genesis version, and there was a name change, and it was called Lightning Force, Quest for the Dark Star. Well, that intrigued me to look for it, and I did find myself an absolutely immaculate copy, but it was pricey, and I really should have paid what I did for it, but I had to have it. So there's the complete version of Lightning Force. pristine condition, absolutely immaculate, not a blemish on it. We have, let's get that out of the way because I'll show that in a bit. Complete, pristine instructions in game, and we also have one of these which I like to see in the games every now and again, the posters with the advertisements on for the latest titles and Mega CD titles. So I'm very pleased to have this game. Absolutely love Thunder Force 4. I think it's a fantastic game, or should I say Lightning Force, and to have the Genesis version, I'm very happy to own this and in the condition it's in. But now I will be getting Thunder Force 3 on the Genesis. I will be looking for that, and possibly Thunder Force 2 as well. I might as well go for the complete set. But there you go, that is my game of this week, Lightning Force for the Genesis. Now we're going to move on to 3 Japanese titles. One title I own on the PAL release at the moment, but I hate the artwork and it's not in the best of condition, so I thought I'd try and get myself the Japanese release, which I did own in the past yet again, and I got rid of. But I've actually picked a pristine copy up again, thank God for that. And if you heard a loud noise, that was motorbikes zipping past my house. But there you go, back to quietness now. Now, the game I'm talking about is Shadow Dancer. Fantastic game. This is a great spin-off game from the Shinobi series. It always frustrated me towards the end of the level. Very tough game sometimes, but this is complete with manual and in very good condition. Much preferred artwork than the PAL release. Absolutely can't stand the PAL release artwork. I just can't get my head around it still today. It's horrible artwork for the PAL conversion, or should I say PAL version. There you go. But yeah, there you go, that is the first Japanese title I picked up this week. That is Shadow Dancer. Happy to have that one. Now these two are shooters and they are exactly the same game to me. They play exactly the same, look exactly the same, but the same person was selling them on eBay together, so I thought I'm going to have the both titles. So I was going to get them originally on PAL release, but I decided to get the 2 Japanese titles instead. And the first title is Fireshark, and I do like the artwork on this, I must admit. I love the Japanese titles the best of times anyway, but it is fully complete with instructions. And as I say, this game is a top-down shoot 'em up. If you like shooting tanks, this is your kind of game. This one's I wouldn't say really easy, but it is you know, a good, how can I say, is it just now I would say beginner's shoot 'em up. For me it's fairly easy compared to some of the shoot 'em ups out there. So it's only a short game, to be honest, but I'm enjoying what I'm playing. But as I say, it's not the greatest of shoot 'em ups because there's not a lot of variance to it. It's just basically shooting a lot of tanks. But there you go. But that is Fireshark, which I'm glad to have. Now the last title I'll be showing is another title from the same chap as I said who I bought from eBay, and it is Twin Hawks. Now this game is exactly the same as Fireshark as far as I'm concerned. Probably can't see with the light, but it's like, as I say, a top-down shoot 'em up, and it's basically more of the same. It's shooting tanks, but with this version of the game, you are shooting tanks, super tanks, and the occasional ship on water. But apart from that, my judgment of this game, as well as Fireshark, is they are exactly the same games. They might as well be sequels to games. They could well be, to be honest, I'm not too sure about that. But there you go, that is my final Mega Drive game. That is Twin Hawks for the Japanese Mega Drive. And that, folks, is it. Short and sweet this week. Been far too busy because of a lot of work commitments, so I haven't been able to go hunting as much as I wanted for games. gotta say, next week there won't be a Sybers Sunday pickups because I'll be out next week. So it's going to be a fortnight, guys, until I'm back, which is kind of good because it gives me a rest, and then I'll have plenty more goodies for you to check out next time on my next show. But I just want to give a quick shout out to a very good YouTuber, EDT1138. I just want to shout out and say congrats to the guy. 2,000 subs in a year is an amazing feat, and I just want to say congrats to you, and keep up your great videos, keep up your great top 3 Tuesdays, and I know you're going to get hundreds, even thousands more subs because you deserve it, man. You're top YouTuber, and if you haven't checked him out, I advise you to check him out. I'll leave his details below at the end of this video. But right, I'm cutting it short and sweet, guys. Thanks for watching. I am Sybers Sunday. As always, keep playing, keep watching.